Okay, as you guys can see, my room's a little messy, but now I'm going to show you. This is my new one, my new book, and I haven't really put a lot in it, but these are the kind of things that I like to draw. Because I'm kind of weird like that. This is one of my newer but revised versions. I just do a lot of practicing with my Sharpie. I doodle with Sharpies and Prismacolors. I got a green Prismacolor. That's the only color I own, but I love it. And the dog. And the thing with these is I never know what I'm making. Whenever I try and make something on purpose, like I say, oh, I'm going to make a dog, then it doesn't come out right. But whenever I just doodle, I'm like, oh, that's turning into a dog, and then I just turn it into a dog, and I think I don't know. It just kind of happens, you know? It's the artistic fun. And I often make a lot of my artwork to give away. I actually like making posters, so if you want a poster that's about this big, no bigger. If it's bigger, then it's going to cost me like $60 to make for custom ones. Like that big from the UPS store, I'll go in there and I'll have them scan my artwork, and I will sell you a poster for $4 because it cost me $3 to make a poster. And then I'll give you like 2 of them for $5 because it cost me like $5 to make 2. Okay, whatever. If you want a poster of any of my artwork, then you know what? You can have one if you pay me the expenses. A lot of this stuff is from last year, so I'm looking for the good stuff because a lot of it's kind of suckish. Oh, this is one of my favorites that I've done. This one kind of looks like a lamb. Another one of my favorites. I really want to put this on a poster on my wall. Really big, but it's going to cost a lot of money. This is my funky chicken that just kind of turned out to be like this roostery chicken thing. See all the Sharpie doodles in there? I kind of just I started right there, and then I kind of just did all that, and then from here I'm all like, oh, it looks kind of like a chicken. I'll add on the bottom half. So yeah, I started doing stuff like this. My cover fell off, that's why this one's kind of bad. I started doing stuff like this, which is just kind of like whole sheets of just my doodling stuff. Then right here, this is my first one, and first thing that was actually something of the doodles, because they used to be just sheets. This is, I really like this one. It's just a lady going it's not really what she's doing. This is my favorite one. I love this one. Some of my older doodles, you can kind of see things like this right here is supposed to be a sock, but it turned into her eye and stuff. I'm looking I don't know, I just do a lot of crazy stuff. This is another one of my favorites. I added a scene around this one. This one turned into a dog's face, and I didn't want to draw the body, so I just put it coming out of the cloud. I'm not very good at drawing real things. That's why I do things like this. I don't know. And they're always in one color. That's the kind of the thing. I never really do 2-color schemes. Oh, and I've really been getting into these lately. Drawing kind of clever flowers in flower pots because I like shading with lines. I love it. Ooh, going on 3 minutes right here of videos. This is an elephant. Right, and he's saying sad. I wasn't really sad. Don't think that I'm some crazy person. This one I drew, and I'm not very good at drawing people, so these are just stick people. But see, it ended up the people at the bottom, and then I drew a butterfly going across here, and then a balloon, and then a cloud, and I'm all like, oh my god, it's starting to look like a face. I drew this, so it kind of looks like a face. Yeah. And then, okay, now don't judge me. I think you guys are gonna think that I smoke pot or something, but I thought that this guy looked like the kind of guy who would be a smoker, and the kind of guy who would be a smoker, maybe he just smokes marijuana just to be cool, and he doesn't really know his own identity. This one says, who am I? And it has this guy smoking. But I don't smoke. People who see this are like, Leah, are you trying to tell me something? But I think it's just this guy who's he's troubled with his life, and he doesn't know what to do with it. And he's a teenager, and he's just trying to fit in, even though he looks kind of old, and he's smoking pot. Although that looks like a cigarette. It is a cigarette. And there's little puffs, and they turn into, who am I? So dramatic. End of the video. that